Hi guys, it's Tegan here and welcome to the University of Stirling's YouTube channel. Happy World Book Day! So I'm guessing some of you may know, some of you may not know, but today is World Book Day. So today I'm going to be telling you guys about 3 books / book series that have impacted my life somehow. First things first, big disclaimer. I am not the biggest book person these days. Growing up, I was a huge bookworm. So the books I'm gonna tell you guys about today aren't necessarily like the most mature books, but I think it's definitely books that people of all ages can read and enjoy. Right, without further ado, the first book / book series that impacted my life is The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. Hunger Games. The reason this series impacted my life is because it is why I am sat here at the University of Stirling. So I study politics and criminology, and this book was one of the books that kind of got me interested in politics. It started making me think kind of politically, think of like the government and what its impact it has on society and on people and its power. So if you guys have never heard of The Hunger Games, I'm sure you have because many of you guys would have watched the movies, which the books are so much better. It's about a dystopian future where kind of the country is controlled by Panem, which is the capital, and outside of Panem are different districts. So there's districts 1 to district 12. So district 1 is the most well-off district and district 12 is like the poorest one. So once upon a time, these districts tried to start a rebellion to overthrow the capital, and they lost, and as punishment, every year, one boy and one girl from each district has to fight to the death. Which sounds really kind of horrific and everything, but oh my god, this series was amazing. So I remember my aunt had introduced me to this series. I think I was maybe 10 or 11, and only the first 2 books, Hunger Games and Catching Fire. Catching Fire is my favourite one. Only those 2 were out, and I remember reading them both so fast, and I was obsessed with them. And I remember I was so excited when Mockingjay came out, and then the films got announced, and I was like, yes, because then all my friends had started like reading them, and so I could speak about them. Then I reread them when I was about 15 or 16, and during this time it was the time of the Scottish independence referendum. So with that, all that kind of going on and reading kind of the Hunger Games books and stuff, that's when I really started thinking politically. So yeah, Hunger Games will always be a special series to me, as it is pretty much what got me interested in politics. So, the next book that has impacted my life is All Quiet on the Western Front. Now, I'm sorry if I say the author's name wrong. Eric Maria Remarque, I think that's how you pronounce it. Amazing book. Oh my goodness. That book was an emotional roller coaster in one way. I cannot describe the way this book made me feel. So the book is about, it follows the story of Paul, a young German soldier. So he got pushed by his school teacher, him and his friends, to join the army and be in the war. It's very transparent about war, about brutality, about how young these boys were who fought in it. It really kind of touches that these people really don't know kind of what they're fighting for. They don't view the enemy as the enemy. I thought that was such like a powerful kind of message, and there is imagery in this book that is just, is honestly, it's very, very haunting, but it's just so real, it is so transparent. So reading this book got me to apply to a program which involved going to Belgium and France to learn more about the World Vivi pilgrimage. And I remember going on this trip and visiting all these different war kind of landmarks, memorials, and it was such Like, I can't put it in words. It really changed my life. It really changed my perspective for things. It made me a lot more grateful for the things I had. It wasn't easy seeing all the graves, all the names carved in the memorials of the people that had sadly lost their lives. You saw big craters where like bombs had landed and how much it impacted like the local areas. It was a very, very touching experience. I will always remember. So the final book series that has impacted my life, and you guys are just gonna be like, oh, it's the Harry Potter book series. Now you guys can be like, Tegan, this is the most basic book series. So many people have read it. But I don't believe it. I think most people have just watched the movies and not read the books, and I recommend you reading the books. So like most people, I believe, I was introduced to Harry Potter through the films. Harry Potter has always been such a big part of my life. When the Harry Potter studios opened up in London, me and my family went down to them, and I loved them so much. A few years later, I went back with my dad. They were absolutely fantastic. So what is Harry Potter about? If you guys have been sleeping under a rock, it's about a boy, Harry Potter. He is living with his really mean aunt and uncle in Surrey, and one day he finds out he is a wizard, and he attends a Hogwarts school of witchcraft and wizardry, and you follow him throughout the years as he goes on adventures and fights his enemy Voldemort. I'm making it sound a lot more basic than it actually is, but it's absolutely fantastic. Harry Potter impacted my life. So my love for Harry Potter actually landed me a job at University of Studios Orlando for a summer. It's my really bad Universal ID, of course, on my Gryffindor lanyard. So I got a job at one of the resorts for the summer, and I was a pool attendant. And one of the responsibilities I had as a pool attendant was doing activities with kids. So one day we decided, we were like, okay, let's do some like activities that are more kind of like universal based. And we're like, the wizarding world of Harry Potter is like one of the biggest parts of, you know, Universal Orlando. Like, lots of people go to Universal just to go to the wizarding world. So we're like, you know, let's think of some Harry Potter themed activities. But one of the ones that was most exciting for us, especially me, was we made a sorting hat quiz. So we made the sorting hat quiz, and a group of kids had come down in the morning and they did the quiz. There was a brother and a sister had come up, and they both had Hufflepuff lanyards. So they're like, yeah, we need to get lanyards. So we got Hufflepuff because, you know, we got Hufflepuff in the sorting hat quiz we did with you guys yesterday. And they were so excited about it. And to me that was so magical. That kind of like a really happy memory was great, not only for those kids and that family, but for me that day. The reason Harry Potter books are so special to me is just because of all the magical memories it's given me throughout the years, especially working over at Universal Studios Orlando and living right next door to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Let me know, what's your top 3 books in the comments below? Or have you read any of the books that I've mentioned today? What's your thoughts on them? Please stay safe out there, guys. Hopefully reading can help us get through lockdown a little bit better.